Namaste, angels. I'm here to do a client reading for some of my regular clients. I've read for them a number of times. This is a married couple. As many of you have heard me say many times, there is not one couple in true divine union the way God intends it, the way the universe intends it. Not one. Even our married couples experience their own variation of separation, and the little breaks that we take, whether that means going to stay at mom's for a moment, or giving one another the cold shoulder, or sleeping on the couch, or taking separate vacations, whatever it means. They go through their own ups and downs the way any of the other divine partnerships do. So here we are to do their reading. The masculine is a Virgo. The feminine is a Pisces. Somebody's got some air. The air shows up every single time. And, in part it can be here because of me. But I think the masculine has got some major air in his chart as well. And or there is additionally somebody connected to the union, impactful upon the union, that has been throughout this period for which I've been reading for them, that is an air sign: Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Of course, the King of Air also shows up to remind us to speak up for ourselves, and confidently at that when we do, and to seek professional help and or advice if we need it. And that could be here because of me as well. I am of course, a licensed and ordained minister, pastor, as well as ordained and anointed by God to do this. And the couple for whom I'm reading, at least the feminine, knows and believes this to be true based on her own gifts and experience with me. So that's why the King of Air is here. He is brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice and balance mental and emotional considerations. Opening to the Dreamer, which also represents Gemini for me, and the masculine's sun sign, Virgo, because the Dreamer in this deck, the Angel Tarot, Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot for me, represents the planet Mercury. Don't ask me why. It just does. And therefore, it represents the signs of Gemini and Virgo, which Mercury rules. Other than that, this is the Fool, and it's all about taking a brand new path, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams that leads to unexpected opportunities. King of Air. There's the masculine's energy again. The Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind is the Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You have a guardian angel. Speaking of guardian angel, when I shuffled my Tony Carmine Salerno Universal Love Oracle, I opened to guardian angel, or the guardian, opposite fear. And there were two cards of the same colors. And I just thought, similar to what I just said about the married couples, how they go through, the separations and the ups and downs the same way everybody else does. I thought, like, wow, like even the fear, it's hard for, any and everyone to shake, including people who have already taken a step forward and made a commitment here on this plane, the 3D plane. The Queen of Earth wants to be seen. She was sticking up back here. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Queen, like the Knight, and the masculine in this scenario is a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus, or someone taking on those traits or attributes. And more air. It's the Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious is the Page of Air. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, and truth delivered without tact. I saw the Ace there too, of Air, as I was trying to shuffle. And the Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted. We may be at a temporary standstill, a temporary pause in action. So this unnecessary worry. This means just because you don't see anything happening, you know, before your eyes, in front of your face. The universe isn't, you know, doing it right before you, doesn't mean that nothing's happening, you know, behind the scenes. Page of Air. I'm going to cut. I think we've shuffled these up pretty good. And it's the Ace of Water. Here's the feminine's energy. She is, again, a Pisces. Ace of Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or somebody taking on those traits or attributes. Falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Maybe even a new home. This can be about reconciliation. Now, this couple, as far as I know at least, is in, you know, physical contact, still living together in the same home. So I didn't mean to suggest, if I did, that they were separated. But this is about like getting back together, like a fresh start to a relationship. The Ace of Water can often be. Overall energy is life experience with Archangel Chamuel. This is the Tower in the traditional tarot. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. The Tower is a karmic, as in fated, of the universe, energy that comes through without warning. We cannot stop it. We do not know it's coming. It's just boom, here. That doesn't mean it's bad. You know, sometimes it is a challenging energy for folks. But other times it's, you know, overwhelming in a good way. It's just a surprise, you know, but we've been, all of a sudden these blessings have been bestowed upon us. We had no idea that we were going to go from, you know, being stagnant to sudden movement. It can certainly mean that too. It can also have something to do with an actual structure, a tower, a building, a home. And on the heels of the Ace of Water, it can absolutely have to do with that. Maybe they're considering moving or something. Or something other than that is going on with their home. Especially with the Ace of Water also having been on the heels of the Fool. You know, it can be like a completely new, fresh start for them. The masculine is the Nine of Water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away and you have a love of life. The Nine of Water, the wish card of the minor arcana. It's like getting a resounding yes from the angels here in the angel tarot. He's surrounded by the Empress with Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. This can be representative of his mother. Or of the fact that he is, in fact, nurturing himself. Certainly abundance. Venus, this card represents the planet Venus for me. I don't know why I associate cards with planets, but I do. And this one, the Empress is Venus, and Venus rules love and money, and the signs of Taurus and Libra. This can also mean the masculine feeling good about himself in a physical sense, his physical presence, like looking good, being attractive, or feeling attractive, or both. In his subconscious, very nice partnership. The Two of Fire, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. The Two of Fire, of course, also the Divine Union card, or quote unquote twin flame card of the tarot. The feminine. The moon, this represents her sign. The moon in the tarot represents the sign of Pisces. Again, she is in fact a Pisces. Here it's pictured with Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. Like we talked about before, not to get worried just because you don't see anything manifesting before your eyes. That doesn't mean it's not. Release fears that hold you back. I also mentioned fear, having opened to that fear card in the Tony Carmine Salerno deck. The feminine is surrounded by the 4 of water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. She's missing something. Maybe because it is going on behind the scenes. She needs to use her intuition to like fill in the blanks to the extent that she can. In her subconscious, the Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic and witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing the humor in a situation. There may also be something that which she needs to let go. That could be what she's missing, something she needs to cut away. It's no longer helpful to her. She may need to cut away just this fear itself, right? The fears that are holding her back. Queen of Air can certainly come through and cut those. Queen of Air is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So like I was thinking that since the masculine is a Virgo, remember I was saying I think the air is from him, that he might be like a Virgo Libra. And that could again be why another reason why the Empress is here, representing the sign of Libra, and why this Queen of Air shows up here in the feminine subconscious. In addition to the fact that she might need to use the Queen of Air's swords, because the Queen of Air is the queen of cutting away, the fat, as they say, trimming the fat, getting rid of what is not helpful to anyone. Crowning the union, the 8 of Air. This is about feeling stuck. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence. This is connected to fear. The masculine may be feeling some too. Being afraid to take action. At the root, the 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. This is about persistence and perseverance. The scriptures say, like, whomever makes it to the end, will inherit the kingdom. So we got to keep pushing. The heart of the matter, the Sun with Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. I just felt that somebody might be going to the doctor too, and that will be fine. But other than that, the Sun means yes. When you see the Sun, it means everything's going to be fine. It literally illuminates everything, right? It makes everything brighter and happier, and turns out well. Crossing the 9 of water, a yes, a happy outcome card, a wishes granted card, prayers answered card. You can't ask for much more than this. And of course, 19 represents God the Father to me. And this would be a representation of his entire birthday, with the 2 being equaling an 11 and the 19. Here's the 1119 right here. Even if we count this 9, it's still 1119. Adding in the 9, like a 9 is like a neutral number. So very, very nice. You know what? I wanted to see if the next card would be upright and exactly to what this couple might be feeling bound. But let's go on to the romance cards. I'm going to begin with healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And that is true. But it's not only your parents. It's any and everybody who is so impactful upon you that they could prohibit you from, feeling as if you could move on. They make you feel bound. They make you feel trapped. Whomever does that to you in your life, as it relates to your life and living your life, you got to heal that relationship with them. And healing it can mean repairing it, or it can mean walking away from this person, cutting them away, like a Queen of Swords would do. Opening to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Healing family issues. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You may need to take a break, like walk away in order to think, clear your mind, healing family issues. Stay optimistic about your love life, whatever you do. Positive thinking and faith is what is going to continue to bring you romance. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Stay optimistic about your love life. I'll go one more. There's deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. There could be something, you know, hidden, something unsaid between the two of them. And that doesn't mean it's malicious. Sometimes we see the deception card and read false self mask and people think, oh, they're lying to me. You know, he's lying, she's lying. That's not necessarily what it means. Sometimes we're lying to ourselves, first of all. And it's basically just about something like this, like the fact that we're ready and that we're able and that we're, you know, completely committed and present. And no, we're you know, holding back because we're afraid, you know, or we still attached to some ego, or we're holding on to something or someone or some place that we know we need to let go. We haven't done that yet. All of that is a mask. So the idea is to, you know, remain positive about all that we do know. We know whatever's in our power, and, you know, that's what we want to remain clear and positive about. The things that we can change. And then the rest is up to the universe when they want to show us. If they want to show us, they will show us. I'll go ahead and cut. Unrequited love. There's somebody that needs to be let go surrounding these people, this couple. And I think that's from what this is connected to, and that's what this is connected to as well. Somebody came up first in my mind, but it could be also some place, something, or combination of those needs to be let go of. And that's why the Eight of Air also sits here next to this moon. And it may be the masculine's wish, you know, that we finally can let this energy go. His wish coming true in that regard. Because remember, the outcome at the end of the day is happy, is pleasant. And the masculine thinking about partnership. So this is with somebody, this unrequited love would apply to somebody, something, someplace, about which the feeling is not the sun. It's not the Nine of Water. It's not the Two of Fire. It is definitely otherwise. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Overall energy. Here atop the Nine of Water, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So his prayer could have been to be, you know, to be shown this, for this to be revealed to him. You know, is it okay? Is he doing the right thing? Is he on the right path? Romance angels responding, yes. Big resounding yes from them. Atop the Empress with Archangel Gabriel. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And this came through initially as potentially at least one meaning, his mother. So this can be certainly something with which he was raised, some sort of ideology, belief system, pattern that is old, that needs to be cut away, that needs to be released. He's feeling bound to it, feeling married to it. It has to go. You know, this is one of the things to which there is an unrequited love. And it's holding him back. Here atop the Two of Fire, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So he needs to let go of this and just remain present here with the Two of Fire and this attraction. Atop the Moon, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Be that releasing the fear that comes with the moon, paying attention to your intuition that the moon also guides you to do, or just trusting the universe, which also the universe guides us to do. And being aware that there may be unknowns, you know, because of the universe, or between people on the 3D plane, that we have to remain, you know, cognizant of that. Surrounding the feminine, here atop the Four of Water. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Interesting here. with missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Maybe feeling sort of lackluster about the relationship, about the union at the moment, for whatever reason. And here atop the Queen of Air, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Crowning atop the 8 of Air, let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. So here, where we're allowing ourselves to be bound or to feel bound or to bind ourselves, like we're stuck, we're not moving, the romance angels guide you to cut that out and just let things happen the way they will. Here atop the 9 of Fire, where we're to persevere, keep on moving, keep on pushing. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is about protecting what's yours. Somebody could be trying to do some funny business with regard to your money, your income, your job, or something like that. Be aware of this. At the heart of the matter, here atop the Sun, flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Again, what is the sun but light? So how are we going to, get back to and remain in like this peaceful, loving place and continuing to attract love, keeping the flow of love open, that it's allowed to pass both ways because we're that clear, by remaining lighthearted, okay, not picking up baggage. Let's see what the Ascended Masters would add to this. Unfortunately, I'm beginning with peace offering. Those of you who watch me with any kind of regularity know that I really do not like when this card shows up in a client reading. Sometimes I think like the universe is like, let's give it to her now, just in case she doesn't do any more readings, because she's got to see this card. Because when I pull this card, a celebrity dies, and often somebody or a few somebodies surrounding the collective. So like our extended, sometimes members of extended family, like cousins and things like that, and or like close friends that are like family friends, passed away when I pull this card. But for the purposes of a reading, what it means is, I was just talking about love being able to pass both ways. This is like the olive branch, both ways. We have to be willing to both give it and to, put on our hand to accept it, should someone be trying to pass it to us. And opening 2, mother, wife, sister, daughter. Yeah, I definitely think that there's a situation here with his mother, and some sort of ideology that she has like ingrained in him, of which he needs to let go. Other than that, mother, wife, sister, daughter, this card in this deck is about a relationship with a feminine energy that can be our own inner feminine. We each have one, male or female, masculine or feminine. We all have both. Sometimes we need to heal our own inner feminine. That can be what this is about as well. Peace offering. And choose peace. This is about being as compassionate as possible. Remember the Queen of Earth wanted to show it before? She's all about warmth and compassion and trying to do things in as kindly a manner as possible. And that's what Yogananda shows up to ask us to do as well. Even when we're like ending a relationship, it can't be repaired, and we're walking away, or when we're working on repairing it and there's tensions, like wherever possible, to choose peace and remain as peaceful and kindly and compassionate as we can. So now we have this choose peace opposite the peace offering. This can certainly be with regard to one another, when this olive branch that the calf woman is holding is extended. Definitely be there to accept it. Or if you're guided by the universe to be the one to extend it, do so. It's part of your health and healing, says Hilarion. Peace offering. And teacher. This card for me is all about, life. That's the teacher. Sometimes it's the school of hard knocks. Sometimes it's just experience, some good, some bad. And they say experience is the best teacher. That's what the card means to me when I see it. Whoop. These cards don't want to be cut. And mother, wife, sister, daughter with Lady Nada is back. So they were trying to certainly pound in that message of mother, wife, sister, daughter. That may be a priority, or it would seem that that is a priority for you guys, says King Solomon. This is your overall energy. Here, top, it's safe for you to love. Follow your heart, says St. Francis. How awesome is that? Not only is it safe, you can, do exactly what it is you're feeling and go in the direction you're feeling, despite, whatever this religious factor that is holding you back here in combination with the Eight of Swords is. Atop the religious factors is health and healing. We have to heal this situation, this relationship. And again, it may very well be with his mother, as the religious factors is sitting atop Venus, or the Empress. Venus for me. In the masculine subconscious, atop attraction and the Two of Wands. You're seeing this situation accurately, says Horus. So focused on partnership, and Horus says that is exactly on what he should be focused. For the feminine, atop the moon and make the effort. It's the peace offering. White buffalo calf woman. So the effort, it seems very likely, is that you are to be the one to extend the olive branch. Atop wedding and the Four of Cups. Focus on your strengths, says Apollo. So don't focus on the cups that are spilled. Okay, that are not your strengths, and the things over which you have no control, or they're old, they're done, they don't serve you anymore. You used to enjoy them, but you don't have them anymore. You just don't. Focus on what you do have, which is this beautiful cup. It's all shiny and golden and has pretty colors and a ribbon around it. That's what you have. That's your strength. Focus on that. Here atop chemistry and the Queen of Air. Trust, says Vishnu. So where you're receiving guidance, because this is in the position of your subconscious or your conscious, where you're thinking. So if you're being guided and it's coming into your mind that you need to cut off certain people, places, things, maybe because the chemistry is off there, you are to trust that intuition. And your crowning card of the moon would also like double down on that. Use and trust your intuition. Here, crowning atop, let go of control issues and the Eight of Air. Twin flame. This is why you can't, control anything. Here we have the twin flame card. Here we have twin flame, like the next card up. Yeah, so this is about surrender. Just surrendering to this situation, following what's in your heart, making the peace offering. And look at how the cards are facing one another, right? The buffalo facing the twin flame and the masculine. Saint Francis here as a female facing the feminine. Here at the roots, atop finances and career and the Nine of Fire, find the blessing in your current situation, says Krishna. There may be a flawed financial partnership. Somebody with whom the masculine was in business or had some other sort of partnership, maybe to help him get his business off the ground or something. Somebody, I don't know. We might have to, like they may be trying to manipulate something. And we may have to make some sort of adjustment there to that partnership. Which right now actually is a time of that, with all of the retrogrades that we have, and the healing, right? Chiron, the wounded healer in Pisces. This is definitely a time of reviewing, not just partnerships, but like our, different aspects of our lives in general, and making adjustments accordingly, because times have changed and things have changed and people change, circumstances change, and we got to change with it. It's that type of thing. Maybe it worked in the past. It doesn't work anymore. It's nobody's fault. Let's move on, right? Not try to force it or control the situation. Here at the heart of the matter, a top flirt in the sun, yes, says Ganesh. Lord Ganesha comes through to knock down the obstacles that are in your way. He says, yes, I've done it, or yes, I'm doing it. And he crosses this other yes that's here, the 9 of water. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to also do something else before I go. I'm going to give you this advice first. From the romance angels, worth waiting for to the masculine. This goes very well with like the energy of the Knight of Earth that we saw earlier, because he's very methodical and planned out. He always reaches his goal, but he takes his time. He's not going to rush to anything. So it absolutely is divine timing that is at work in his love life. For you, express your love. Okay, I don't know how many different ways they can tell you. Make the effort, extend the peace offering, express your love. So that's your homework. From the angels to the masculine, he needs to defend his decisions. If he's made a decision, if it's following his heart, if he's deciding on something with this partnership that's not right, the partnership can be with the mother too. There's something that's not right here. Whatever it is, he's made decisions. He needs to stand his ground. So this connects very much so with the King of Air. Again, speaking with confidence, and like deliberate, right? You mean what you say what you mean, and you don't back down. You defend yourself. But as far as battles go, you choose them wisely. You can walk away. It's up to you. It's all up to you. That's for the masculine. And for you, strength, to get through whatever it is you're dealing with. You do have the strength here. The angels bestowing that upon you during this season of Leo. Very nice to have this. Represents the signs of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Instead, exercise some forgiveness and compassion. So I've been talking a lot about compassion. It's back. And from the ascended masters to the masculine, see the other person's point of view. This can be with regard to you. This can be with regard to anyone else with whom he's dealing. It's about looking at the big picture, sort of King of Airish, yet again. Right? King of Air is like a diplomat, he's very fair, and he's going to look at all angles and then make a determination. That's what the masculine's guided to do. And to you, work your magic, says Saint Germain. That means keep working with your crystals and, everything else that you find solace and strength in. Strength. No pun intended. I wasn't even thinking about that card when I said that. Okay, so what else I wanted to do is something that I forgot to do in the beginning, and that's just take a peek at what may be going on with the masculine. And when I do it, I am going to use the cards that this feminine bought me, the hashtag fan mail that she herself sent me. How cool is that? Thank you again, dear, for your lovely gift. I cherish them and use them often. I could have neatened these up afterwards. I didn't have to do that just now. Sorry. Now, since I've done it, let me just finish. There we go. Okay. Getting these out of the way. The Keepers of the Light Oracle, beginning with the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. So the same message coming to you yet again. Work your magic, express yourself, focus on your strengths, all of that. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And soul expansion, says Babaji. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. The Shekinah. And Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. This may be connected to that peace offering, right? Giving and being able to give and receive. The Shekinah. And El Moria, awakening presence. So a lot about elevation coming through with these cards too, the ascension. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. That sounds like more strength being bestowed upon you. Cernunnos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Nice. The overall energy is Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. So this is the second teacher we've seen. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. This may be connected to the mask of deception, right? We're hiding, we're pretending we don't know that it's time for us to take center stage and be that king of air. It is time, says Mary Magdalene. The feminine with regard to herself right now. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Okay, this is perfect for you, having had the moon and the queen of air crowning and rooting you. Move beyond limitation and trust. Didn't trust show up too, to sit here atop the queen of air? I think so. The masculine with regard to you right now. Bridget, inner strength. Don't we all want to be like the foundation, the basis for somebody's strength? How beautiful is that? Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Same colors coming through with these two cards too, with the blue border and the green backgrounds atop. The masculine with regard to himself. The divine director. Intervention and purpose. Didn't I just say he needs to be like deliberate, purposeful, intentful? Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And doesn't that make sense with the sun being the heart of the matter, or having been the heart of the matter a moment ago? And with regard to the union, has this duality of Gemini. It's the Miriam. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive. Isn't this choose peace all over again? Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So the love, the union, infinite, eternal, forever. Overall, Sanat Kumara says light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. This could be in connection to your moon. Pay attention to that intuition. And the outcome. Paul the Venetian says, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. What would the masculine have you do or surrender right now in order to contribute to continuing to better all of this union? Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. Here you go, being encouraged to make the offer again, be the initiate. And also to do what is right for everyone involved sounds like, you know, the cord cutting and the queen of airing as well. Masculine would like to see you do that. What is he willing to do and surrender right now to this? Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Okay, and some of those obstacles he may have been holding on to. So finally letting them go and allowing them to be removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Second time Lord Ganesha came through to remove obstacles for you guys. How beautiful is that? And what would the universe have the two of you to do and or surrender? You're to answer the call to action, says Commander Ashtar. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. I hope that you find this helpful, dear, and that you enjoy it. Namaste, Angel.